Stop it.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They've got Young, Donald Sloan out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Thomas Robinson, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
Damn,
well,
we been there
he loves getting looks like that from the
days.
three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside Hill. Back to George. Pulls up from the corner. Love the pass to Miles. Pick up by Hill. And there's Love. That's good.
Yo,
You
see me cutting?
Miles has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's
not
not
my
much
man.
of a playmaker.
He left him
he's
open.
3D in
I had my man.
HD 3D.
Outside Hill.
Move the ball. Stick it to
The teardrop falls in. Hill's got 11 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Kicks it to Bogdanovich.
Bro, they running the same play.
Down
This
to
time
5 on
Sloan,
the
they
shot clock.
didn't get open. Now they got to switch it.
The Nets need to get a shot off here.
He ain't getting that.
Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And George, here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Sloan. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Miles with the rebound. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. Outside Hill. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. The Nets working the ball around now. That is good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Now here is Hill. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Miles, that's for 2. They get it back. Turner. Robinson with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
There's the pick, and it's Hill penetrating. No luck. The Nets go the other way with it.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Robinson a screen on Turner. And Sloan kicks to Bogdanovich. Unloads from 9. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
The easiest way to do
Get
it
George,
sometimes is
get
with
George
the bounce
Hill off
back.
the floor, man. He fucking up. Damn. Can't wait till I take his spot. Doing dumb passes. His ass off
Let's
the
take a look
court.
now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. The 4th spot.
NBA's most
They
explosive
got me playing
players
bigs.
man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. I mean, they are special. Special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way.
That play was
You've got to
created
be
by
creative
me.
to try to slow these guys
You
down.
was not gonna get to the lane if I didn't accept that. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Love outside. There's a screen.
Move the ball. Stick it
Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Like, damn, about time you
Hill's got
scored.
13 points.
Yeah.
Hill's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Passed up. Feeds to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Hill kicks to Love. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Expanding his range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Young's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Love.
He can't shoot. See?
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 8. Robinson kicks to Bogdanovich. From the baseline. Another
Man,
one
you
falls
could
for
jump,
Brooklyn.
bro. I thought I read that ball. Come on.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the
Not
third
even a
quarter.
point, bro. You can't even
Hill
fucking
dishes
run
to
point,
Love.
dog. Let me show you how you run this, man.
Right side Turner, 11 feet away. That
That's
ball
how you run
assist by
points,
Love.
man.
Love's got 6 assists in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Sloan. 6 points for him. Here's Young. Tipped away.
That's the kind of D you
See
need
what
when
he's
he's
gonna
got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He can't run, bro.
There's
He
a
cannot
screen
look. What?
off the
Look.
screen.
Stick it to
Wallace
Buck.
with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
See, I see him open.
Mahimi kicks to Love. For the
He
three.
get me open.
And he gets
And
it to
look,
go.
he gets me
Love's
open.
got 22.
He gets me open.
Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young, a screen on Hill. The pass to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. From the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. Hill got it up. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is cut.
Trying to tell you, man, I run a better guard.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
He can't run guard.
So no problem for
now you
Indiana
have to play in
as
the
they
fourth.
get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
And was playing the game.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, you got to love it when you get this jolt off the bench. It was a wake-up call we were looking for after losing their previous 2 games. Starting five needed a boost, so they turned to him, and he produced.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast
Got off
for
that
this
game.
evening.
That was...
For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
I got off that game.
As I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff. Your evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your image is cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature. All right, take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Ooh.
Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I'm not talking about some focus group, all right? I'm talking about the hood. They don't trust you no more. They see you coming to the arenas wearing them tight pants y'all ballers be wearing. Your high water ankles be showing. Your pants is just so tight, man. Your ankles be choking. Air it out some. People don't see themselves in you anymore. Look at me. People don't recognize themselves in who you are. Okay, you want to recalibrate? Fine, B. Go ahead. Recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to rock? That Shuttlesworth.
With the fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Well, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make it flossy. Get you a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind these fools that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just like a weight around, man.
I mean, at least get me some, too.
Yeah, and get some nice free vet, too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yo. Cats be laughing at your corner commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that. Hey, now, I know CC's your manager and all, but everywhere she leads, you can't always follow. Now, I'm not trying to catch no charge, but CC got people out here laughing at you, fam. Now, CFO, Chief Bossing Officer, you hit me with that bread, and I got you.
CC.
How y'all doing?
CC?
Freak, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what up?
In private?
CC, go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought we were supposed to be having a private meeting today to discuss business.
CC, what you think we're doing?
Am I talking to you? You know what? Y'all ain't talking business. Y'all talking nonsense.
We were actually discussing the questionable nature of the promotional strategy that you and Dom have employed on Freak's behalf. Now, it doesn't necessarily resonate with his core fan base, primarily due to the fact that it negates the legitimacy of his personal background and history in favor of reaching a larger, primarily more disinterested demographic that would prefer to judge Freak's past as opposed to appreciate it.
Yo, what Yvette said, 4 times 25, 100.
Oh, so now you know your times tables. Yvette, occasionally proving that you're articulate doesn't mean you have business acumen. Beyond, of course, your clear mastery of basic arithmetic, we all know you can add up how much Freak makes.
Okay, Cece, that's enough.
No, you know what, Cece? You're absolutely
Anywho,
right.
Freak,
And speaking of basic arithmetic, how much of Freak's money do you take?
Okay, what did I just say about
That's
Team
what?
Freak?
A manager?
What did I
Is that
just
what
say
you are?
about
No,
Team
the
Freak?
only members of Team
Good.
Freak in here are me and you.
Oh, you know what, Cece? This isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh, snap!
You gonna let her talk to me like that, really?
You
You
can't
need to
say
check
that.
her
Way too
now.
good, and I
Yo,
ain't even
check
talking
her
about the
now.
weather.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm out.
You know what? I think
I'm
I'll
out.
join you.
No, darlings, please. Please, have a seat. I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess. Hey, yo, I'm saying, dude, what you need to do is hit up these parties. Yeah, you need to show these fools how you still have mad love for the hood. Get you some flossy jewels. Make sure every time they see you, it's in the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister, you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I didn't leave him my ass.
Hey,
and you know I'll never leave our parents in the projects.
thing, fam. I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off with that bread. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. Know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? Look, I just want you to know that I'm really sorry. But whatever it was, I can honestly say it was not intentional. Right? Hey, Freak. Think about what I said earlier, man. I ain't trying to catch no charge. Bet, you ready?
Let's bounce.
Cece. And you know I love you more than life itself.
Then how come you always put them before me? I don't put anyone above you, not even myself.
You sure about that, Cece? What would you just call all this? I mean, you come in here blowing up my spot and you insult my brother?
He's not our brother.
You disrespect my woman.
I was trying to protect you.
From who? From the likes of you? But you don't think I realize that I have vultures and blood-sucking leeches in my life? Don't think I realize that you're one of them?
Bloodsucker?
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I think the problem is. It's because you realize you're no better than them and you're ashamed. But in fact, you're worse because we share the same blood. And just because they don't have the same blood running through their veins as us, doesn't mean that they don't love me. Yeah, their love might be flawed, but it's true. What you need to understand is I don't need you to protect me anymore. I don't mind the people closest to me leeching off me. Yes, you do leech off me, and I leech off you too. You love business and you love me. I use that. Vic? Vic? You know he don't mind running these streets. He's my connection to things I don't want to deal with anymore, so I let him do him. I take care of him, and in return, he looks out for me in places you know you can. And as much as you don't want to hear this, Yvette, she is the eye of the storm in my life right now. She is my only calm. She's my peace, my shelter. I use these people and they use me. I just don't call it that, Cece. I don't call what you do using me. I call what you do caring for me. Forgive yourself and forgive them for using the resources at their disposal to get what they need. And what you need to learn to do is just trust me. Okay, I've always had a good judge of character, even before I was born. Remember? Because I chose to come in this world with you. That's right. was me and you in the womb just kicking it. Right? Right?
I was born first.
Yeah, you were. Swish.
Some people say you just hang around, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Because people just don't know.
They be hating.
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just gotta make way for that, you know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man, I got my own life, you know? People think I'm just sitting back and riding on him, but that's not the case, yo. I got dreams. I got dreams, yo. See, my boy knows. There's two ways that I could do this. I could do it a legit way, or I could do it the crooked way. And I'm really, really, really trying not to do it the crooked way, but Freak can't help me do that.
He could put you on?
Maybe. You gotta do what you gotta do when you need to do it to get ahead. And that's what I do, and I'm just really good at it. What can I say? I get by, day by day, step by step.
John Wall. I'm psyched for this one. Dude is tough as nails. You know you're in for a battle when you're up against him. Big matchup for this team, big matchup for me. We shut him down, we win this game, period. So that's what I'm gonna try to do.
We're here in Washington, D.C., and what a shot of the Capitol and the National Mall with all of its... We're coming in for the Pacers as they look forward to... Hill comes in for Allen, and Freak subbed in for Monte Ellis. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also, was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Love in its shooting guard. Turner is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the point guard.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Well, now let's check out.
We're playing too much on the perimeter.
Percentage
Look to
over the
dump the
last
ball
10
inside.
games of Miles Turner. Wizards trail by 6.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup, and all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Hill kicks to George. Porter with the shoot
to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought, but when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
For the Wizards, Jared Dudley's checked in for Porter. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. In Indiana with a change here, too. Mahinmi's checked in. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. Nene outside, pass to Dudley. Sessions dishes to Morris. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You've got to get your body angled just right to shield you from the defense.
And here's Love from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Wizards trail by 5. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. These two teams tied through the first 2 games of the season series. I asked him what he thought were some of the keys going into this game and looking to take that lead. He said one of the things they had to account for is the shot blocking they'll face on the defensive interior. Guys, he said, we've got to be elusive. We'll see if they took it to heart.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one, too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
Washington has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Morris with the screen for Sessions. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And he gets it to go. Nene's got his first bucket of the night.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Now here is Hill. 9 points last game. Feeds it to Hill. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
Love with a wide-open look. Another miss by Love.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hill up top to the left wing. And Miles kicks to Love. Lets it go. Love with another miss. Wizards trail by 4. Outside for Nene. Nice ball movement by Washington. Neal's shot is off. And Indiana shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Love's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Dudley the pass to Neal. And the rejection by Love.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. And let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Agreed. But now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? Time will tell.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Morris. Now the dish to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Hill sets the screen for Hill. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Hill's got 6 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Temple dishes to Neal.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. This touch is basically gone AWOL.
Temple, rebound by Mahimi. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. They just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, Washington, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Love kicks to Miles. Back to Love. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by... And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game. Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Gortat, and it's Temple in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Indiana leading by 9. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Taking a look back over the last month, let's see how Washington stacked up in the NBA ranking. 4th in assists, 4th in blocks. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And let's go back to their place in terms of the assists. Cracking into the top 5 for me is an illustration of the cohesiveness with which they play offensively. No doubt this team's on the same page.
Love the pass to Allen. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Love against Wall. Love dishes to Allen. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Temple kicks to Gortat. All with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Wall. Here we go now. Beal gets a wide open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's Pacers leading by 5. Now Love. He's got 7. It's Ellis on the wing. At the elbow, it's Turner. Trains it from 17 feet out.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
And Wall. Here we go now. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Wall's got 11.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Love the pass to Ellis. Back to Love for the three. Rebound, Washington.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Kicks it to Wall. Temple dishes the Wall. Gorchak with the screen for Wall. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gorchak.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ellis against Beal. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Fires from the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And George kicks to Allen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
Assist from Paul George.
And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. Monte Ellis is fourth.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Pacers leading by 3, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 18 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Wall against Love. There's a screen by Gortat. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And for the last 3 seasons, what
there you
a
go.
talented young backcourt John Wall and Bradley Beal have become. Wall drafted first overall, Beal third in different drafts. A little lottery luck, if you will, and great
Oh, nigga, man.
Clark getting back to Wall.
What even shooting, man? He wasn't even in the motion.
Perfectly over the last 3 seasons.
They even jumped.
Look at some of the great backcourts of any age over that time, and Wall and Bill right there with them. And it's good to be so young and talented, that's for sure.
I think all 3 of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Just 3 to shoot. Love with the buckets.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Wizards trail by 8. And here's Wall. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. There's a screen by Gortat. Porter passes to Wall. 5 on the clock, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time.
And so that's the end of the first half. Pacers out in front. They lead by 7.
Hi, Hi, Kevin. I'm here with John Wall. And, John, you're really lighting it up out there with your jump shot. What is the reason behind shooting it more as opposed to driving it more?
Oh, I'm just trying to do whatever defense gives.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored.
Today, he's checked in for Washington. The Pacers also with a sub. Love's checked in for Hill. On the court for Indiana. Love, he's in at the point. Allen is out there with Paul George. Then there's Ellis. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Love, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Wall kicks to Nene. He dishes it to Beal. Takes a three. That's good. Beal's got 9 points.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ellis dishes to Love. Love with another miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
That's the wall. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Nene.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Turner with a screen on Beal. Ellis kicks to George. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Wall passes to Porter. To the wing on the left. Nene against Allen. Nene into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nene's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And here's Love for 3. But he gets it back. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Love's got 16 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
From deep, Wall. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Near the 3-point line, it's Love.
Damn.
Love with another miss. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Beal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. And the thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. Quick, powerful athlete, Greg, high basketball IQ. Had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to account for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. I mean, he possesses that next level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
Dishes it to Gortat. Lets it go from 14. Bank shot, no good. Pacers leading by 6. Here's George. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And, going back to Bradley Beal, the bottom line is he's a winner. Last year, the Wizards went 8-9 with Beal out of the lineup. Hard to argue with those facts and numbers.
Love dishes to Ellis. Back to Love. Ellis against Beal. Ellis off a pick from Love. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when you talk about Bradley Beal, it's not just having him in the lineup that matters. It's having him at his best. When he's at 100% health, there are very few guards in the league who can keep up with him. Truly one of the game's great young talents.
Washington making some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Porter. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. Hill comes in for Ellis.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Love outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside, George. Hangs in the air. That's tipped. Love kicks to Hill. It's good from long range. Hill's got 7 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
There's a screen by Gortat. Sessions. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Sessions has got his first bucket in this one. Love kicks to George. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Sessions with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gortat misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Sessions. That doesn't go in either for Sessions.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Go!
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Passes it to Nene. Shot to stop the run, and the rejection by Mahinmi. 3-on-3, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in field goal percentage, third in three-point shooting, and they're among the NBA's most opportunistic teams. I mean, in terms of scoring points off turnovers, they've carved out a spot in the top 5 in the league.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Sees the alley-oop.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in, and he's good on the second. And getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season he had. He tore up several key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down by injuries early in the season. Came back to average career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. Partly because he was finally treated and looked to as a go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 5 assists tonight.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Hill against Sessions. To the left side wing. Here's Neal. And again, Washington no good.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
to end the drought, and the
Outta
rejection
here.
by Love. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. Here's Neal. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Hill kicks to Love. Four on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short. Wizards trail by 14. Here's Neal, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pick up by Hill. The drive by Hill. Good. Hill's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Neal. He's guarded by Love. And the rejection by Mahinmi. One-on-one fast break. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Miles. And that's 17 points for Hill.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Love. Miles the pass to Hill. Love against Sessions. Love outside. It's off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back as we get ready to start the game. Washington making some changes. Gary Neal comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Sessions subbed in for Beal. The Pacers also changing it up. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look
That
at the
shit
action.
out of here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the
That shit
boards
out
as
here.
well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Heck, and
Toss
still
some shit
knocked
down
it
there,
down.
buddy.
Nice composure.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory.
Ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Hill. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last two seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Here's Sessions. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Freak.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Sessions nails both of them.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete, but his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
And it's Love penetrating. And they're going to
And one.
And send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. Misses. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win,
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yo, what up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem take my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my banknotes look hella scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a poet. A ghetto saint with grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem Saint painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiats, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. Nobody don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves till the world knows me. Basquiat, my pockets go deep. I dive in the hottest, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustling grind, I'm all about my money. No time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
He goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo. I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video. Get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we can build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, Freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you. Putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
Know what you thinking? I know we passed Colonel Young Park too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. And she taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught onto the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with 2 hands.
Right.
Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup. You know? Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic? What's wrong?
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know, how blessed you are. You know, you grew up with a mom and a dad. Both parents. Your family treated me like family when my dad died in Greenhaven in his 9th year on his 40-year bid. You remember that?
Yeah.
Then I turn around, my mom's died from that flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's.
Well, I feel you, Vic. It's all right, man. You know, your moms and pops were good people. You know, may they rest in power.
So you're gonna patronize me now? You're gonna pity the little boy whose worthless, low-budget parents died from AIDS? Is that what you're gonna do? Yo, don't pity me, all right? And don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery, because, hey, you never know. Your chances might be better.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
You got everything, don't you, freak? What do I have? Nothing. Man, I ain't got nothing. You won't even, your cheap butt won't even front me the Skrilla I need to back a Basquiat mixtape, yo. And on top of that, I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from the locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend, man? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you being serious right now? You're serious? Yo, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous of you, freak.
You sure, man? Because this, well, I don't know what you call this little tirade. It spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous of you. As a matter of fact, I think you are jealous of me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one blazing beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down. Oh, well, what's wrong, Basquiat? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. You know how I get. All right, I was feeling a little friendly. I got a little loose with it, you know. I was just up and out. You know me, man.
Save that riff for Heathcliff. Yvette told me all about it. I kept it on the low. See if you ever was gonna mention it. You did it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. But you broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. Reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend, a freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you and you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting, who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers in six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one stuck with the bill, Vic, huh? Me! Not you! But me! I
have hit you off in the past 10 months with $250,000, Vic. $250,000. That's a lot of money. I don't mind you eating, but when you being a glutton, and a glutton off my plate and my food, love is love, but I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100. As usual, 100.
You right. You right, freak. You've been carrying me for a long time. I've been a burden and a hindrance to you. I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. I thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good.
But you owe me.
Oh, you?
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, how you figure
Big
that?
time.
Uh-huh. How? How?
Dirt Bike Don. Remember him? Dude who was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we was never, ever gonna talk about it.
Oh, you thought wrong, homie. I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street, our senior year of high school. You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man, he had it out for you and me. But more so you, freak. More so you. Remember when he saw our brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it. Man. Oh, man, he wanted your coat.
Yo, no, Vic.
Oh, he wanted it so
Vic,
bad.
no, we were fighting, all right? We were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat. And when he pulled, we struggled, man. Yeah. And when he pulled back, he fell down stairway by himself and cracked his head in two.
Yo, man, hey, calm down. Yo, it's all good. It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast. You know, you was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. I know you didn't try and do it. I know you didn't try and do it, man. Yeah. Anyway, I took care of all the loose ends when you ran down the flight of steps. Left me holding the bag. Yeah. So your secret is safe from me, Freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember, Dirt Bike Donnie looked at you like food. Who was it that saved the day? Me! It was me! Victor Van Leer, who cleaned your dirty plate for you. You're a clean freak. You clean it in the Board of Health. Cause of who? Cause of me. You got all this because of me. And don't you ever forget that. Oh, man. Hey, I just thought of something so funny. You gonna get a kick out of this. You gonna get a kick out of this. Yo, I need you to ask you for one more favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask of you, but you gotta admit that's really fun.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh, hey, says the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm. Hey, yo, peep this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Hey, come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin and your Lambo, and we both know they're collecting dust. Yo, how many whips you got anyway?
Man, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is for sure an aphrodisiac for all the hottie hots. Man, we living the life, man. My main man, frequency vibrations. We for sure living the dream.
I need this back at the end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition.
Same condition.
That I lent it to you. Pristine, Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. I'm gonna treat this ride like one of my own hottie hots.
No.
No?
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get some grub. What do you say? What do you say?
Wow.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out early.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
You know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real team Freak.
Of course. Word of my mom's.
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. And you could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who's that? And it's just like, oh, so we married now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about that?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual. She's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman. tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. The Pacers beat...
Freak.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that point. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
On the court for Indiana, Love in its shooting guard. Lavoy Allen out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in the point. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York leading by 3. Calderon passes to Porzingis. And a follow wide open. He shoots. And the 3-ball is good. Aflalo's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Back to Calderon, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Turner's checked in for Allen. Pacers trail by 4. George dishes to Love. Hill sets the screen for Love. Shoots from the baseline. That is good. Love's got his first basket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're ranked 3rd in the league in steals. Active hands and quick feet.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, my God.
Authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
To the paint. Here's Aflalo. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And again, it's Indiana.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
Well, offense and defense guys are complementing each other really well here. This is good basketball to watch.
Love against the Aflalo. Shot clock at 5. Calderon, no good. And here's Indiana. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Hill trying to break
Man,
free.
George.
That one's good.
Man, George
Now it's a
like we might
4-point
take
Pacer
over.
lead.
Not
Taking
phased
over.
at all by having a big
George out there dunking on
low.
motherfuckers.
And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Back to Aflalo. Puts it up. Hill pulls it in.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
On the wing, George. Good. The
He
assist
hot.
goes to Hill.
He hot.
And that's 13 points here for George.
Oh, yes, he
Really
is
well
a
done
cookie.
there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the paint. Aflalo. That's good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Nobody near George. Offline with his three.
I don't mind him taking that
Got a narrow
shot.
edge here and
He
rebounding
already
early on.
cooking.
You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Hill has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin,
Actually, I like this
to
team.
kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard
Me,
position.
George, and Ellis. That's
Season calf injury.
that's
You know,
gonna
he
be
missed
tough
the
as-
team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where you had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Miles, that's for two. Knicks with the rebound.
Man, like he was
They're coming
screaming
off
like
that
that
win
dog.
against the
Man, we
Nets.
gotta hit
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Love outside. Fires it up. That's good for Miles on the assist by Love. Miles has got his first bucket of the night.
And getting back to Jose Calderon, he's been an extremely efficient shooter for a point guard, 48% from the field throughout his career. But last season, he couldn't hit it at all. I mean, he dropped down to 41%.
And he gets it to go.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Love outside. The shot is off. So New York will take it the other way.
And you know, on the topic of Jose Calderon, his game is predicated on getting others involved. Last season, he had Carmelo Anthony to throw it to, and really pretty much no one else. So defenders could key on him a little more, causing him, I thought, to become just a little less efficient and really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Pass to Thomas. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Galloway. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Galloway's got his first 3 points of the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Stripped it away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ahead, goes up, and Thomas with the stuff.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Robin Lopez out there with Williams. Then there's a follow. Then it's Thomas. And it's Galloway in at the 5. Here the group New York will start the second. Lopez a screen. Williams kicks to a follow. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Mahinmi.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He had 21 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. This game of his was just a standout all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Derek Williams, the basket on the assist by Thomas.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Wallace with it. Williams picks him up. On the wing, Ellis. Goes up the baseline. He squares up and sinks it. Ellis has got it all tied up now for Indiana. Here's a follow. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Love against the follow. From the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 10 points for Love. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Percentage. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Ellis wide open. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 6 assists here tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Clock at 4. Fires high post. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The feed to George. Again, Indiana.
I might have a double-double.
Display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Lopez a screen. Galloway the pass to a Flowers. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Kicks it out to Love. Target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 6.
I was in the heat set. They hit it pretty good.
Dishes to Carmelo. Pass to Galloway. Aflalo outside. To stop the run. Aflalo with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Love right side. Pass to Hill. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the
I ain't
way
hit a
over
three
here
yet.
where we are.
Possibly, I could get the fucking double-double.
And the first half is...
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. Sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
We're playing some good ball. I'm playing some good ball.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
See, this playoffs happen so much.
Knicks trail by 6. And so in the game for the Pacers. Love, he's in at point guard. Hill is out there with Allen. Then it's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Outside Hill. Looking for Allen, and gets it there. And good on the basket. Book it.
What a play there. The hoop.
I was trying to get George open.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Aflalo, no good. Pacers leading by 6. It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Calderon.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games from him last season.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot handle any more easy points in the open floor.
Anthony kicks to Aflalo. To the middle. Here's O'Quinn. That is good.
You mad.
O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves
show you what I
last
can do.
season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
Knicks trail by 8. To the wing on the left. They double him with Love. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I'm going to show you what I do.
It makes sense to go to him late in games.
I'm going to show you.
So fast
I'm going to show you.
Anytime he wants.
You see, I got 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, right?
Just one shot remaining.
So far in the game
we
for O'Quinn,
get that double
he has
double.
8 points and 8 dimes. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Calderon against Love.
Hey.
Wow, way off on that.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be.
I got that ball
He's not
back.
making that one.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does.
Okay.
You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. And O'Quinn sends it back. And that'll be Indiana as it goes.
I bet George passed me that shit.
Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn.
Bet I
Then
want
for the
to.
Pacers. Miami comes in for Hill. And Turner's subbed in for Lavoy Allen. And here's Love for 3.
Oh,
basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. Knicks trail by 9.
Did you see that though? Did you see that though?
Kicks to Anthony. Lopez
That's all I want to know.
on George. Down low, and it goes on.
Yeah.
That one's off Anthony.
Did you see that
Now
3
to our
though?
rookie leader
That's all I want
for
to
a
know.
look at this month's steal
Did you see that
leaders
3?
among the young guys. Freak third.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at
Did you see
picking
that
up
3 though?
on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier
Watch
pickpocket
this.
last month among rookies. You can't
Look at this.
afford to get lazy
Oh,
around him because he'll
look at
leave you
that.
empty-handed for sure.
Field
Played
day
an
out
important
here.
role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
I already been playing the game twice already. Twice. I think we third. We third it. Nah, we
All right, a moment to see the stats for Calderon. He's
We
definitely
third
been
in the
getting it
East.
done since the All-Star break. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with
I don't
his
care
great
your dude
passing,
better.
he's been a catalyst
Doing me.
for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there.
Bad metal, we already know.
Natural talent as well. Really shining through. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're
I don't know
piling
how you
up
get.
the assists.
Here's George.
Oh,
He jams it straight
that
down.
court vision, buddy.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Calderon dishes to Carmelo. The kick out to Aflalo. Outside Anthony. Inside. Foul call.
Foul.
on time of the
Boy.
layup. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I don't like
We got
that
a
call.
moment here. Let's look at the last month.
That's not a
and
foul.
The Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA.
That's not a
First in
foul.
free throw percentage, 4th and second chance point, and they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
Yeah, I
And
know
you
it.
look
I
at
told you.
their
I told you that
ranking,
juice
tops
was looking
in free
nice.
throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
And the Knicks making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. C.J. Miles. He's checked in for Paul George.
Trying to get ball moving.
Here's Stuckey inside.
Oh, trying to.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Damn, I thought he was gonna bone that
Chance
bitch,
to
man. He
check out
thought.
the seeding out east. 4
Damn.
games left on the schedule here. Look at Indiana.
Bro,
right now,
who
the
is
6th
this?
best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season
We
strong.
were just like
And, of course,
third,
New
like a
York,
couple
2
games
spots
ago.
down.
And right now
What the
for the Knicks, I love what they've been
Who the
able
fuck
to
we
do
been
this
losing
season.
to?
Last year, really just a struggle for them, but they've clearly put that behind them.
Sometimes it's hard to shake off the effects of a season like the last one, but they've done a nice job to move on from it and have
That's
made
all.
great
Let him shoot
progress.
that shit.
Shots good by Williams.
I'm gonna lead this.
Pacers leading by 7. And the pass to Mahinmi. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 9th assist in
My
the
dude
game
ain't
now.
short. My dude tall.
Their buckets coming from
Yeah, he's
inside the
6'7",
paint
folks.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey. And
Double,
the
double.
Pacers another 3.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Calderon. And he draws body contact. Looked like a
Boy.
blocking foul, and he was in the
Everything
shooting
that's
motion.
boy. That's not a
the free throw line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them,
Let me
guys,
change
with more
those
than a
again.
few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Love outside.
Stick it too much.
The dish now to Miles. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 10. Calderon with it. He's got 9. At the elbow, it's a Flalo. Knocks it loose.
Ooh,
It's
ripped
taken
it,
away
man.
by Stuckey.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me.
Indiana converting.
Give it to me.
Guys, some
Man,
great
we
passing
ain't,
from
we ain't
him.
missing the
it makes it tough
playoffs.
for the
Fuck
defense
that.
to
We got
chase
too
that
much
ball around
time.
when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Calderon kicks to Williams. But they get it back. Goes back up. Calderon, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough
Look at
play
that.
to
Look at
finish.
that, boy.
And it's Miles with
We
the
ain't,
jam.
we ain't missing the
Such
playoffs.
a strong finisher on the
Fuck that.
fast break.
That
And
shit
Greg, I
over with.
love
We
the
ain't
fact
missing
he's
the
always
playoffs.
in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed.
nah.
He still maintains his body control.
Flalo against Stuckey.
Yeah, you know.
Now here's Calderon. D right on him. Just 3 to shoot. Whoops, there's the
You know,
24-second shot
don't
clock
shoot that
violation,
shit in
so
my
turn it
face,
over.
dog. I'm on you.
George Hill's checked in for the Pacers.
You know.
124 left to play in the
Cooking.
third.
You see that
Love
red
outside.
circle?
Turner with a screen for Love. Feeds it to Turner.
Oh, Turner,
Good D
you
by
supposed
Lopez.
to made.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Over in the corner, Williams.
That shit off.
And it's Williams again missing. The drive by Love. Count that one.
Big
Love's
man
got
on
9
campus,
points now in
buddy.
the quarter.
Almost
We ain't missing the playoffs,
uncontested.
bro.
I mean, it's nice to be able
Shit
to
over
add
with.
to the
Ain't
lead
missing no playoffs.
without having to really work for it.
Calderon kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Williams. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Lopez. And a strong finish with 2
We went
hands.
2-3 zone, but
And
shit, I'm
if
like,
that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the
You better
time
give it
order
to me.
does some
Heating
high-flying
up.
antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
money.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good on the baseline, Jay. Turner's got his first 2 points. Knicks trail by 16.
money.
Now here's a Flalo. 11 points in the game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell. No good off the front iron. Now Hill. 1 second left.
Tough shot.
He hits the shot.
Still
at the
hit that
last second.
Goodness. The pressure on him in those circumstances
See that skull, don't you?
was massive.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. So for the Knicks, Lopez is checked in for a Flalo. And it's Williams in for
They kinda
Jose
got-
Calderon. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill.
Listen to niggas
And Freak subbed in for George Hill. They've got Porzingis. Derek Williams is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
He's the nigga who's cooking. He's in the left.
Going up court. And you can go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Swallow comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Calderon in for Williams. Pacers leading by 12. And here's Love.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
He feeds it to Ellis. Clock at 6. Allen with the screen for Ellis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's bold.
Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
Calderon, that's good.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Allen, a screen on Calderon. Love the pass to Allen. Lopez with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And the shot no good, a bit short. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Calderon against Love. Shoots. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And here they go. Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Love.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Knicks trail by 11. Anthony drives in. And that one's good. Anthony's got 14 points now in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here is Love. He kicks it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. They double team Ellis. Fires at the elbow.
Good shot.
Good from Allen on the assist by Ellis.
There you go.
And that's now 10 points for Allen.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. New York moving it around. Inside, here's Porzingis, and he lays it straight in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Love against Calderon. Love dishes to Allen. Back to Love. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Allen's shot is off.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Lopez, no luck. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Ellis kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Anthony. A pull-up, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lopez against Turner.
Come on.
Turner with a screen on Calderon. Love in the post. He's guarded by Calderon. Love, no luck. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did, but I'm hungry now. Lets it go from deep. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the...
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did
Another
you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw it.
Bro, we was third. Somehow we like sixth. Third in the standing, we was like number 3. Now we number 6. Now they number 8. We just played them number 8.
All right, Doris, thank you.
We just beat them.
Thank you for joining us.
I got a double-double. I had a double-double this game.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
I got some wings. I'm going to get some now. This whole time I've been on live. That's the stay. Balling.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by
Hey, I
Shaquille
forgot
O'Neal and
it's
Kenny
a money
Smith.
shot.
Time
I
now
forgot
to
I got
present our
LaMarcus
Jordan
Aldridge
player of the
with me.
game. Freak. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight.
I almost had that triple-double though. I had 19 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds.
50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight.
And that'll do it for
I
our
should be
broadcast
starting, though.
tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and
They're doing me
Kevin
dirty,
Harlan,
though.
and the entire 2K Sports
I
crew.
said they doing me dirty.
Have a wonderful evening.
I said I should be. I should have been starting though. They're cheating.
Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Break. Great game last night. That's what I do, right? Get you that receipt. Pagnotti. How you doing? Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner
What?
and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's bad company, right?
Got no choice. He helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by at such short notice. So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it. Your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in
Let
place
me
that's going to
finish,
address all your
Dom,
concerns
please.
and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you.
No.
Myself,
Agent,
the front
agent,
office, and the coaches
owner.
are not satisfied with the adjustments you made to live
Yeah, they
off
both
the court.
agents,
I
but
personally
she
warned
keep
you
the
about
personal
company
stuff.
you keep.
She
We're
keep the
fed
main
up
stuff. Like if I
with
wanna,
the late nights and showing up
If
late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident. at the
he's like my agent. Like
I
if I
told
want
you
to get the
it
money,
was gonna be
yeah.
your downfall, and I was
She
right.
like the
Something has to change.
try to
now.
keep everything flow.
We're not going to need your services any longer.
Hey, if this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
But like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really. What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. This almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know
Yeah, that's what's up.
the only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. Sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums and threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No. No more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot around. But every time I'm on that court, I'm always giving my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They could tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade? Some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. When they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood,
Hello.
his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? It's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. But it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you gotta do, that's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you gotta make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all set our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. You might not like it, but I will respect any decision.
Hello. I know, right? He's saying some real shit.
Yvette, please.
CC.
Yvette.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
Alright, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
For the dab. Okay.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, shoot, swish. Swish. Again. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2, 3, swish. Yeah. Oh, okay. Like that. Oh, that. Yeah.
Man, I'm out here balling. That still ain't got staying started yet, bro. We was just fucking third. A couple games ago. Now we 6th. We fighting for playoffs. Shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers been on a probably lose. We probably was on the fucking losing streak. When we beat the shit out of, who was that we beat the shit out of? Somebody, we blowed their ass out though. I don't know, I forgot who the fuck it was. I'm ready for playoffs. That's what I'm ready for. Why we can't have a home game though? That's like, damn.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Oh man, we going against them long motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers gonna be a problem. What you mean upgrade?
On the road,
I ain't started yet.
Against an Eastern Conference rival, the Indiana Pacers are ready to
There
go.
Go Middleton or
As we get set to bring you NBA basketball.
Jose Mayo.
On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analyst.
Middleton gonna be hard, motherfucker. That motherfucker. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jared Davis. Oh, this still got Michael Conway?
Bucks trail by 7.
Yeah, I think that motherfucker was injured. He ain't injured, I guess.
Carter Williams with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
I don't even know these motherfuckers in the playoffs.
Anda Tacumbo kicks to Monroe. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And the dunk by Lowe.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to
bro,
get
I'm
the
trying to
steal.
get enough VC for
Intelligent
that.
play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'm trying to get enough VC. I ain't got enough VC yet.
Is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Carter Williams. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And the call is going to be...
How?
Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
A different look from Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter Williams. That's good.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once, and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here's Stuckey. No good there with this step-back J.
They've been
These long
beating them
motherfuckers
to
with
a lot
problems.
of
These
those
motherfuckers
loose
long.
balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Love dishes to Stuckey. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Plumlee with the screen. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Indiana leading by 5. We'll go to Dorisburg, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
Guys, with the season series at 1 and 2, they feel that they have seen what does and doesn't work against this team. Coach told me that playing patient and smart in their offensive sets was the big difference between their wins and their losses. If they can do that, he feels, they'll end the season with a series split. We'll see.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
Vasquez, guys, remarkable consistency over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, his three-point percentage went up a little bit, Kevin, but that's about it. I mean, it's possible. We just need to accept that this is who he is. I mean, he's a good playmaker. He plays with great enthusiasm and energy, and we need to leave it there. Don't expect much more than that. You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
To the left wing. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's
I wish he would have shot
go
that
to
three.
the line.
Boy, that shit was going to get tossed in the second
And talking about Vasquez, guys, good
I
size
already knew.
for a point guard.
So
Solid
they
ball
didn't even
handler
pull
and
up.
playmaker when he's put in that role. But he needs the ball to be truly effective. And last season, the ball belonged to Kyle Lowry.
Here's Love. So the whistle blows
Go
on the shot
Timmy.
and 2 free throws for the contact right
Let's go,
there.
Timmy.
And for Vasquez, he doesn't have the foot speed to track opposing point guards. He tries to compensate
I thought that
with
was
good
goal
use of
Timmy.
angles, but he did do a solid job defending the pick and roll last season, using his superior size and anticipation in that area.
Bucks trail by 8. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Orlando.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Love. He already has 8 points, and he's managed to get
Hey,
4
how
of
I
his
get
points
my
by
badges,
way of the
though?
free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Now the Pacers moving it up. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Bayless, feeds to Plumlee. Now here's Antetokounmpo, defense right on him, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You just have to admire the versatility they were
There
able
you
to
go.
display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
And Bayless kicks to Henson. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Vasquez. Can they get it? Love grabs the board. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Miles. That ball assists by Love. Love's got 4 assists now tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
This game was close, but shit, it got out of hand.
Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Plumlee, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's used to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting those.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Well,
very good. He's a
we might blow. We should be able to blow them niggas
knows
up.
how to bother even the best shooters without being open.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
That's a great point. Anybody who plays against
I be on
him
my little mouse
knows
real
he
shit.
looks plenty strong when you're banging with him.
Wow.
But if he needs to push and motivate
What's going on,
himself by playing with the chip
Travian?
on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Jabari Parker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Monroe. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Parker up top. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
For 3, Love.
Dang.
Love with another miss. Bucks trail by 16.
That's back court.
Middleton outside. And Parker, here we go. And it's sent back by George. All alone, and the dunk by Love.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Carter Williams has got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Love against Carter Williams. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Love. 12 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career strength.
Damn, these motherfuckers caught up.
Bucks trail by 8. Now Carter Williams, 10 points for him. To the paint, got a piece of it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
Up against Carter Williams. To the middle, here's Henson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Love. Makes it off the glass. Love's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks delivered in a big way. He dropped 14 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His coach said that this was just the kind of game they needed from him as they make their postseason push. Every contribution helps, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Bucks trail by 14. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got 12 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Love against Carter Williams. And it's Love missing.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Milwaukee's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered closely, and the rejection by Love.
The shit out of here.
Bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. Here is Love. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
To the inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Love. Love's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's how we want to play.
The first half of play. Pacers lead by 12. And time now to go.
I should get Rookie of the Year, though.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel and Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first.
This is gonna be my last one. This is gonna be my. I'm gonna end the broadcast after this. Then I'm gonna start out because I gotta do something.
You look at Freak in this game. Checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And the Pacers also making a change. Love's checked in, and so in the game for the Pacers. Love in a 2-guard. Hill is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then it's George Hill, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Love right side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Love's got 22 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Parker, a screen on Hill. Middleton on the wing, defended by George. Middleton the pass to Bayless. It's good from long range. Bayless has got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Love goes in. Here's Allen. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 6 assists now in the game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Vasquez. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
It's a pick by Love.
How?
And they call an illegal screen here.
And
now let's see which rookies have been leading the freshman class in steals since the All-Star break. 4th, Freak.
His steal rate in the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league, so they'd better learn to look out for him.
Well, the game's slowing down for him, and that's what you see happen with young players as they get more comfortable, and with that comes confidence.
John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mahimi's checked in for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Lavoy Allen. Now here's Vasquez. 7 points in the game. And good on the basket. Look it.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And the Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers. They double him with Love. To the wing right side. Here is Bayless. 12 points for him. Back to Henson. The rebound by Turner.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bucks trail by 12. And Henson gets it to go on the assist by Bayless. And that's now 6 points now for Henson. Love outside.
Move the ball. Stick it to much.
Down low, Turner.
And
he
one.
was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to
the
fall.
game down.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Quick
hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Love outside. Puts it up from 12. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game. Here is Bayless. 12 points for him.
Bully my way.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Love. First in three-point shooting, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And Indiana with a change here, too. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Bucks trail by 17. Now Bayless. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Good pass.
And again, it's C.J. Miles. Miles has got 9.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Love. The shot's good from Bayless. 14 points for him.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside. For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
And that one's good. And that's 10 points in the game for Stuckey.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. No good on the 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Stuckey left side. That's in there. Love with the assist.
That's what I'm
12 points for Rodney Stuckey.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Middleton kicks to Plumlee. From deep. Another miss by Middleton. Pacers leading by 21. Stuckey dishes to Love. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stuckey. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce
I am cooking.
way. That's 28 points for Freak.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Love. Pass to Middleton. Over to the left wing. Pulls from the top of the key.
I am cooking.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pacers out in front as they end the third quarter.
28 points.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the
Hope I get him playing.
Check in
Thank
for
you.
Hill. For Milwaukee,
I already
they've
got the
gone 3
double.
of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the 5, patrolling the pace. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Love kicks to Allen. That's in the assist. 10 points for Allen.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Stolen by Ellis. The court come the Pacers on the break. Love's running, and that one's good. 23 points for Monte Ellis.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And here is Parker.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. Now, I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Greg, you're talking about the D-League. Not really a moneymaker yet, but it's really benefited, Clark, the NBA in so many ways.
Clearly has, Kevin, a place to train new players, officials, and executives or management, a way to test out possible rule changes. I think building revenue is the focus, though, and the players make a small salary, but the NBA Developmental League is helping the NBA be better.
Love outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Allen dishes to Hill. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Vasquez kicks to Ingles. Ennis with the ball. Picked up by Love. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Love. Here's Vasquez. No good off the front iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Plumlee is checked in for Vaughn. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Here's Ennis. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Ennis has got 5 points now this quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Love up top. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Vasquez passes to Ennis. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George, here we go. Mahinmi and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And now we can see them really
refuse to miss the playoffs,
inside.
man. We got so much talent.
Quality looks at
got
the
too
rim
much talent on
that's
this team,
fueling this run.
And
It's still
we should be
pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
With the 2014 draft class, Clark, it was so high.
It should be a higher seed. I don't know what seed we got. Last time I looked, it was a 6th seed when we played the Knicks.
Testing some younger players on their roster.
Yeah, agree with you wholeheartedly there. And you look at the guys from that class, many of them have star potential.
And for Tyler Ennis, a 1st-round draft pick last season, never got to see quality minutes. Averaged only about 12.5 minutes per game. I think a lot of promise. I think people feel that he's got a very high ceiling.
Yeah, you know, a lot of scouts felt he needed another year of college. So in some respects, you could say last year was that for him. It's still an adjustment period. And you know, let's face it, you could say that about a lot of guys who come out as freshmen, but Ennis in particular.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Love goes in. Outside for George.
PG. 13.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, on the topic of Tyler Ennis, he had neither the strength nor the jump shot to make a difference last year. He also turned the ball over way too much. I mean, that's a bad combination for your point guard.
George had this
See if he can regroup and have a better second season.
Love outside. Love draws the double. Now the pass to Stuckey. From 13. Outside for George.
That's money.
Hands the shot with nobody near him.
That's
George
money.
has got 7 points for the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different
M-O-N-E-Y.
story here
Money.
since the break. And talking about Tyler Ennis, he's not the most athletic guard or the tallest, but he has a gigantic wingspan. He's not a natural shooter, but he's instinctive and loves to take charge at big moments. So, complicated prospect. You really need a crystal ball to predict his future.
It's tipped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Ennis.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Move the
Love
ball.
outside.
Sticking too much.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Ennis dishes to Plumlee. And the rejection by Mahimi. His three-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just
Rattle.
cracked it open and made it an NC.
Hello.
No contest.
You feel like you know you can skip.
And so they'll be
Nah,
advancing
I want
a
to play
win
this
total
shit
of
out.
42 games.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And, Greg, this gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And what a
Go.
huge standout performance it was for Love. And with the way he came
38,
out
almost got
on
40.
the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded by Love. Inglis kicks to Ennis. O'Brien the pass to Inglis. Shot to stop the run.
I ain't gonna get 40. You're 38
So
though.
no problem for Indiana.
Blowout.
As they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin,
We
just
blown out the Brooklyn too. But it was like, damn, I was getting simple shots, basic.
Congratulations on the win and
I
for
was getting
setting your
basic
season
shots.
high in points scored for yourself.
Ooh.
Would you say this is the best
Yeah,
game
nigga
you
George.
played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a
Hello.
pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I know one thing, we better be in the playoffs.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for...
And I only made 2 threes. That's all. 15 to 20. Yeah. I know one thing. You ready to lose? You ready to lose, boy? See that? I'm just a 62. Scored 38. Hey, I'm probably gonna play somebody in that DMV though. I feel like playing somebody in that DMV though. Huh? What you mean you rank? Oh, you ranking them?